Hello, welcome to the first episode of Share My Story. This show is all about you, the entrepreneur, your startup journey, your triumphs, your challenges, and everything in between. It's time to share your story with the world. And in this episode, we have very special guest with us, Koppula Vasundhara, the founder of D Hub India. Vasundhara, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sunil. Thank you so much. A wonderful evening to
Thank
you
you.
and all the viewers and listeners.
So, Vasundhara, let's start by understanding, D Hub India. What's D Hub India? We know it's an incubator for people with disability. I want to know from you as to what D Hub is all about. What's the vision? What's the mission?
So actually, Deha, we are starting for financial independence for persons with disabilities. So the major challenges we are facing is lack of infrastructure, lack of education, lack of opportunities, and also social stigma and community. So every time we need to prove ourselves, we are capable to the society. So instead, when we are going for the opportunities, job opportunities, we are facing lack of infrastructure barriers, first of all. So we can't get a solution, immediate solution to change this world, inclusive world. So instead of that, 80% of the PWD are living in rural areas. So they can't come for the cities, urban areas for job opportunities, even for livelihood. But when we give the suitable skills and tools for their livelihood, not only their livelihood, but their sustainability. So with these 10 years experience of with community services, I understand this. Then I started India's first business incubator for PWD. So different entrepreneurs hub. The main
Many
agenda is
congratulations.
financial independence,
No,
making
many
them.
congratulations. Amazing work,
Thank you.
incubator dedicated for people with, a person
Yes,
with disability. Uh, you yourself are a person with disability,
yes,
and you were a journalist as well, right? You work for multiple
yes, yes.
media houses. So, tell us about your story. How did you come about? How did you take the decision to, start an incubator?
So actually, when I enter into my professional life, so I enter into at the age of 25. So until I did not get any discrimination from the family and even from the professors or my teachers, my friends, even society also. But when I started to living myself, I faced lot of discrimination. So I can't choose my dream job. I can't choose my dream education. So everywhere there is a problem, and people feeling that they're doing some favor us, even we are capable for giving job or providing anything. They're feeling that they are giving something great and favor. So I don't like that, and most of the things are happening with sympathy, not in a friendly nature or in an empathic way. So yeah, for everything I'm fighting with the people. So people feels that why this girl always fighting, and sometimes I feel that why I am every time arguing with the people. Why can't I do a different approach? So instead of rising opportunities, instead of fighting with the people, let's deal with the people in a friendly way. So because the lack of awareness is there in non-disabled community, then I slowly started to approach people. So this is my condition, even to explain about my disability also. I am suffering with polio. I need these facilities. So even I can't sit in wheelchair long hours. So I need these sitting facilities. Like that, I'm approaching with employers or friends and even with the NGOs and government. So in that journey, I understand that so we can't change immediately this society. So if we have money, so we can't ask anything for free, or we can't dependable on others. We can do ourselves whatever we need. So for that we need money. So for money, what we do, either job or business. So for doing jobs, the infrastructure we can't change immediately. We can't change others' mindset. So then we need to empower our community people with a lot of the tools and skills, even communication. So then I decided to start a incubator. So it's okay. Already we have lot of incubators in Hyderabad. We are in a global perspective. Everybody looking for support with the T hub, V hub. That's the way we have the. But we don't have accessibility in any incubator in Hyderabad. Sorry to say this. Actually, that is the major problem. Then I immediately start my incubator. So we are providing accessible infrastructure and entrepreneurship development program, 12 months program. And also, if they want to start their business, we are going to offer them co-working spaces. And if they have innovation ideas, we are going to offer makerspace. So these are the overall structure of D Hub. Then I take some international training in Kantari organization. So recently I graduated from that Kantari organization.
Well, that's
And
commendable.
this year we are finish our first cohort with 5 beneficiaries.
Oh, that's commendable. So, are there any thrust areas or sectors that, as D Hub India,
Yes.
your focus is? If you could share, what are those thrust areas?
So actually, DHub India is a part of our Guttimpu Foundation. Fulfill every requirement in one place. So we need especially customized, personalized space for everything. So that is DHub.
And apart from training, are there any tie-ups with banks or investor community to provide funding or scholarships for the beneficiaries or for people who get incubated with you?
Yes, yes. We have the 12 months program, that is pre-incubation, incubation, and acceleration. Three stages, and we are offering scholarships for the beneficiaries for this training program. We are raising funds, crowdfunding from the people, and we are now we are going to tie up with ecosystem partners like T Hub, V Hub, TWorks, TCIC, and CBIT, and we have secured 20 collaboration in this year. And our 5 beneficiaries are finished their training. Now we recently on December 3rd, we launched them in a DHub launch pad. They're pitching their ideas in front of investors. Now they are in the process of securing investment for their business. Within 3 months, they will start with the investment of 5 to 10 lakhs every person. So that is the this year achievement. And coming to the bankers and investors, we are very new to the ecosystem, and also people have even people also understand this is new to them also. What they are thinking is we are unfit for businesses, and we are in the unproductive sector. So through this our initiation only now we enter them into the productive system. Of course, we have a lot of success stories of entrepreneurs, the PWD entrepreneurs, but we don't have a publicity. So that is a problem. So now I am making them to understand that we are capable. So once check with their profile and interact with them, then if you are okay with give your support. I am discussing with bankers and investors. At present we are not typing any bankers, but we are going.
Any particular story of a PWD that you know that is personally inspiring to you or you feel pretty close to? Can you share with our audience?
So one of our beneficiary, she's amazing woman actually, Oligamma, 25 years. She's uneducated. At the age of 20, she started to learn some skills for her livelihood. She realized that I need to learn something for my livelihood. Then she learned tailoring. Then she started tailoring business in her home only. She learned everything from YouTube. You can't imagine. Imagine that she learned spoken English. She learned social media, everything. Even she had more followers than me. So when when she approaching us, she want to financial support to start tailoring business. But within 2 weeks of our program, she come up with innovative idea, that is adaptive clothing business. So now after completing this training, now she is making some adaptive clothing her own self. So as a uneducated to as an entrepreneur, she was amazing story, and we will showcase you very soon after her she start her boutique.
No, definitely that's an amazing story that in the new age,
Yes,
new ways of learnings, right? So there is the
yes.
whole the divide that access to information, access to knowledge is no more thanks to
The,
technology. Anybody
there
sitting in
is no
can do that.
barriers for the with disabilities actually. Determination has no disability, she proved that. So she learned everything from mobile.
I like that determination has no disability, which is
Yes,
perfect,
yes,
and uh, that's the key takeaway from this show for me. So, as D Hub India, you're based out of Hyderabad. Do you have
yes.
branches in other parts of the city, country, or you're planning to if you don't?
Actually, this is the first in Hyderabad. This is the first branch. Actually, we are planning to tie up with the AP government also. I am trying to approach Nara location Pawan Kalyan also to start incubator in AP also. And the when we are approaching these people, are the problem is connecting with them. We need to roam every time. Actually, we are not getting their personal appointments actually with the people. So but I'm trying but Telangana government is very friendly, and we will soon we will secure a accessible space for D Hub. So our major challenge is that is the accessible space for D Hub Center. We don't have a office till now. So without office, without infrastructure, without team, uh, me and only with the help of my co-founders, just we are team of 5 people. So even we are working for ourselves, and we are doing these programs. So I'm proudly say that even in the starting, I mean like startups, everybody are feel that it's very challenging. Yeah, it's very challenging, but if we plan everything in a particular way, we can achieve all those things. So I'm the perfect example. Within 12 months, we finished our training program with 5 beneficiaries. We secured almost 6 lakhs funds from various departments of cultural department and tourism department, and even with the Pride of Hyderabad awards, we raised crowdfunding. So without any infrastructure, we did all these things. So we don't have a lot any team members and big office and infrastructure. When we I will tell one thing. When we are planning for 4 months residential training program, but we did not secure office actually. So then immediately we shifted our program to online training. So we finished that. So even though there is a lot of challenges with network, and disabled people are living in their villages, they don't have a laptop or systems. So they're listening through their phones. There is no Zoom options, networking problems. Every 40 minutes we need to rejoin. So a lot of challenges are there for online training. But even though we finish, our beneficiary also supported us.
Well, that definitely requires a lot of courage, to leave something that you're already doing. Like you left journalism, you had a secured job, and then you left that. You decided to do something which was challenging, definitely.
Yes, very,
It
very
requires a lot of
challenging.
passion, requires a lot of passion, and also requires a lot of commitment to it. And
Yes,
especially in your case, you're a new mother, right? You have a few days old baby, right? So that
yes,
must have been a difficult journey. I mean, a challenging journey.
yes,
So tell us about you have a you have a media house which is Weave Media. What does it
yes.
do?
So we are into event management and media related services like digital marketing services and graphic design and content writing, PR works, lot of things. But majorly I'm focusing community welfare. We did a couple of events like beauty pageants for wheelchair users and blind cricket matches, and award functions, government authorization award functions like Pride of Hyderabad. And even we are giving government authorization award for the television and film people, celebrities. These are for my own concepts. I did every year in March and August, and we have some particular timelines. So through this, I am raising sponsorship, and I'm using those money for this community welfare. So this year only I started my foundation, Section 8 company for the operations of D Hub. Through View Medias, I have 10 years. This year we have a 10th anniversary. So I enter into the community welfare and even for the event management as an entrepreneur. I'm very happy. Lot of challenges I've overcome. I face lot of losses, lakhs of rupees I lost in the entrepreneurship journey, but I learn everything personally. There is no guide, mentor, guide for me. So it's all personal learnings. So now I have all the skills, capabilities, tools, how to manage financial things, and all the professional and even for the team people. So I get all the knowledge with this 10 years experience. So I'm very happy for that. And also, I'm the only one woman entrepreneur in this media sector.
And for that, very rightly, you were given the award, Seva Ratan, award by
Yes, Visishta
ICSE.
Seva Ratna.
Yes.
And
So
I'm very proud to I received award from the Chanda Kochar ICICI Bank Advantage Women Award on the hands of Vidya Balan and Chanda Kochar. This is a national award for me. So who the women who are working without any support within their funds, so like that, around 1300 members participated. Only 3 people got this award. I'm also one of them. So I'm very proud of her that award, and even receiving Visishta Seva Ratna Award from the hands of Chandrababu Naidu Garu. So that is also one milestone.
Yeah, definitely, you are an inspiration for a lot of people out there, and especially for PWDs that they can look up to you and say
Yes,
we also can do that, right? That's and many congratulations, and I really wish you all the very best, and to your organization, D Hub
they
India.
have. Yes.
So are there any schemes from the government or corporates that entrepreneurs with disability can access to?
So, sorry to say this, Sunil. Actually, there is no opportunities in the government sector. Even recently, MSME also they remove PWD community. Actually, in the MSME schemes also. So we don't know government policy makers why they are forgetting us. Actually, this is a very sad thing in the government sector. And also in the ecosystem, there is a lot of technologies are there, there is lot of funds are going, and even every time investors are coming and they invest hordes of money in our ecosystem, mainly incubators. So there are a lot of startups are coming, but why people are not thinking about PWD community? So if they started 100 companies, at least 10 companies need to be for PWD. So services and infrastructure. Even it's very sad to know, to share that even in the T hub, even we don't have a accessible washroom. That is the sad thing in the ecosystem. So when since 1 year I am trying for collaborate with the incubators, I am not securing any accessible space for residential program. It's very hard. Even when we are approaching for the rented space also, people not showing interest to give for a disabled organization, especially for residential program. So government need to take actions, not for the they are not to develop infrastructure, then don't need to give lands or funds, extra funds. Just give awareness, make the people more aware of the disabled community problems. Even in the disabled department also, who are working for the PWD also, they don't know the needs and requirements of the disabilities. That
That's
is the
very
major
unfortunate.
challenge.
That's very unfortunate, isn't it? I mean, an organization does not know. I mean, people who are responsible for it, they don't know, which is very
No,
unfortunate because
the
they're
lack of
not
awareness. So
lack of.
I need to educate them first, and I need to make them understand the problems. So it's sometimes I feel that my all my energies I'm using to make them understand. That is a major challenge for me. So even for the funds also, when 100 rupees we use for a normal non-disabled community person welfare, we need 200 rupees, because we need the infrastructure, we need ramps and spacious bathrooms and even comfortable seatings, and physical dependence, we need assistance. So for those we need to spend double amount. So for that we need funds also, more funds. When we are approaching international organizations and impact investors or philanthropists, they are asking why you are putting this much of budget. Because we our needs and requirements are different, sir. I, but even they don't understand. So that is the second major challenge when running a disabled organization. So first we need team. Even team also needs salaries. Nobody is working 10,000, 8,000 these days. Even a telecaller asking 20, 18 to 20K salary. So further, at least minimum 5 to 10 people we need to run an organization. So salaries, when salaries we are approaching funds, they're saying like this. When we are going to collaborate with the ecosystem partners to reduce our expenses, there is no accessible space. So how can we survive? See, even coming to our personal problems, even we are not getting any salaries for doing service. So, what about our sustainability, surviving in these ecosystems? So, lot of challenges are coming, Sunil. Actually, people need to understand that disabled needs are different, requirements are different. That is only my humble request, actually.
Definitely through our program, we will, take this message out and we'll
Yes,
promote that part, create the awareness. That will be our responsibility as My Serve TV. We'll do that.
yes. Whenever you start any I mean office or whatever, you think about accessibility. That is your responsibility. When people feel that responsibility, the ecosystem will be more inclusive. Then we don't need any other special spaces for running our programs, or even our lifestyle also will be more easy.
But I mean, when you said, even T Hub does not have, you know, access for people with disability, that just proves the point that even at that level,
It's a
the plan
technology
at
hub.
top level have not thought of
Yes,
it.
yes, it's a technology hub. Why don't they create a separate space for PWD?
So
Why
what I'm
don't they are not giving entrepreneurship training for PWD? That is my question. I
I
see
think it should be
Vasundhara.
more.
No, there is no need of Vasundhara. There is no need of D Hub. They have a super technology infrastructure. Lot of team members, funds are there. But why don't they giving some space for PWD? That is my question. Even when they are offering co-working space, but what should I do? So when I take one seat, I see that is not. I don't need office for me. I need space for training. In that, even we have T Hub, any other incubators don't have a accessibility infrastructure for these training programs.
Let's say you were to get a real estate space, a training space, physical space. Uh, do you think the number of people attending would go up exponentially than what you have done now online? Or given the fact that people are going to be across India, an
Yes,
online would be better way, or an hybrid model, both physical and online? Which kind of model would you go for?
see, online will be suitable for only few lessons. For suppose, for this Uligama case, we can she learned tailoring. That is a traditional tailoring, but now she need fashion tailoring things. So so when we are giving online training, one so the fashion designer how to train her. Okay, even though she will learn in that online. What about customer behavior? How to approach customers? This kind of practical learning. We make our curriculum in that 1 month mentorship are there. They need to visit boutiques, and they are sitting in with the fashion designer, and they are learning all those practical things. How to handle customers, and financial literacy, how to handle accounts, and what kind of clothes are there, and where they are buying, vendors. Those learnings need practical things. So it won't possible with the online training. Even they're living in a 1 BHK area, I mean rural area. They're very below poverty line people. Most of the disabled people are depending on pensions, 4,000 to 6,000. So they will disturb with the family members and all the problems. When they're sitting at one particular area, they will focus on training only. That is the we need residential program. It won't happen with the online training. And also I'm not giving every time training. Within 4 months they will learn everything, spoken English to entrepreneurship skills, innovations, pitching, everything. So even if they don't start businesses also, with those skills, they will live themselves with the job opportunities or anything, any opportunities. It is completely transform their life. It's not only about the entrepreneurship training.
So finally, for D Hub India, what's the future plans going forward?
We launched our next cohort, national-wide cohort. We are taking people from all over the India. So for that, we are planning to raise scholarships, and immediately we need accessible space. So D-Hub Center, we need more funds, we need support. So our next plan to secure accessible space is the first agenda. And after that, I want to build a campus for the D-Hub for co-working spaces and maker space. So for that, I am approaching Telangana government to allot a land and some funds for this campus building. And
Well,
also we are
Vasundhara,
launching a health campaign for disabled pregnant women, Curves of Strength. So we are come up with a documentary and awareness campaign.
well, Vasundhara, that's amazing work that you're doing there, and
Thank
you're
you.
an inspiration for a lot of people out there. And we wish
Thank
you
you.
all the very best. As MyStar TV, we'll be more than happy to associate and help you, be part of your journey in whichever way possible. So thank you
Thank
very
you
much
so
for
much.
being on our show. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you.